I reached this epiphany the other day, and I took some time to reflect back on things that I've successfully manifested and how these two things played a role in the timing around those things coming into the 3D for me. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the two things that determine how long it takes for you to receive a manifestation. So the first thing that determines how long it takes for a manifestation to come into the 3D for you is how long it takes you to embody that thing. So how long does it take you to become the person who has the thing? What does embodiment really mean? It means that having that thing or having that experience becomes part of who you are. For example, if you're trying to manifest something like a luxury vehicle, how long does it take you to feel like you belong in a luxury vehicle? How long does it take you to feel so strongly that you belong in a luxury vehicle that you don't feel comfortable in anything that's less than luxury? You feel kind of off. Not saying there's anything wrong with not having a luxury vehicle, but how long does it take you to feel like you belong at that dealership, at that Mercedes, Lexus, Maserati dealership, and you can walk in with confidence? This has nothing to do with whether or not you have the resources to purchase the item, but more with whether or not you feel like you belong in the scenario that you're trying to manifest. Another example is manifesting weight loss or health and wellness. How long does it take you to feel like you are a healthy person, like that's part of your identity, or that you are a person who has healthy habits, you're a person who likes to eat healthy? I was talking to a friend the other day and we were talking about our fitness goals, right? And as soon as she started talking about the idea of working out, I could just see her expression change. Like her whole face just dropped, and I could like see the anxiety around her starting her program. And the first thing I thought to myself is, man, you can never embody something when you feel like it's separate from you, or it's not a part of who you are, or it's something that you don't enjoy. And enjoyment isn't all of it, but it's more feeling like you are a fit person. And so during that conversation, I shared with her that maybe she should choose to do something that she gets excited about. For example, I know she loves to dance. And so rather than thinking about fitness as something that has to happen in a gym or something that has to be a part of a structured program, maybe she could start enjoying movement by doing something she actually likes, because I know that she already embodies the idea that she's a dancer, and a good one at that. So part of bringing things into our lives is making it part of who we actually are, so that it's not even something that we have to think about. The second thing that determines how long it takes for you to manifest something into the 3D is your beliefs around how long it reasonably takes for something to happen. So back to the luxury vehicle example. Say you've already done your embodiment work. You feel like you are a person who should own and drive a luxury vehicle. There's no, underlying subconscious beliefs that you shouldn't. Then you have your subconscious beliefs about what that takes. So your beliefs around how long it takes to earn enough money to purchase the vehicle, already placing some sort of, not limitations. I don't consider anything really a limitation, but you have these ideas that you have to purchase it a certain way. You have to have a certain amount of money in your savings account, and it typically takes this long for you to get that much money in your savings account. So we can tend to have all these beliefs about how long something reasonably should take, and we subconsciously create that timeline for ourselves. So it's almost like a math equation, right? It takes you a certain amount of time to embody something, and a certain amount of time that you believe it should reasonably be able to come into your life. Back to the fitness example. You may think that you may have seen stories about people who took a year to get in shape. So subconsciously you have a belief that it will take you a year to reach your fitness goals. You may have watched a lot of stories about people who reach their fitness goals in 30 days. So 30 days is your window. So perhaps it took you, a couple of weeks to embody being a healthy and fit person, and then it's going to take you another 30 days to actually create that weight loss or fitness or whatever it is you're trying to achieve in the 3D. Or say it takes you 6 months being a person who is healthy and fit, and then another year to manifest the actual, creation of that thing in the 3D. If we know that those two things are what determines how long it takes for us to manifest something, how can we shorten the timeline? We can understand what embodiment is and understand how we create an environment where we can embody being the person who has our manifestation. And that's a whole other video. I may or may not have one on my channel already. If not, I'll create one for you guys all about embodiment and how to do that and how it does not have to take forever. So if you want to shorten your timeline, you shorten the amount of time it takes you to embody the thing. And then you also examine your beliefs about how long you think something should take. So, another example, if it comes to manifesting a healthy and happy relationship, you may think, oh, I've been out here dating for years and I haven't met anyone. So now that I believe that I can have this person and I've changed my standards, it's going to take me years to find the person, right? Well, if you ask yourself, Samara, for example, how long do you think it takes to meet someone? Just see what your answer is. If you think it's a year, then say, why does it have to take a year? Can I think of any examples where it took less than a year? Are there any stories I've heard about it taking a matter of days? Really investigate your beliefs around how long something should take. Now, my firm belief is that it really doesn't matter how long things take, because what I'm trying to manifest in each moment is just a sense of satisfaction. And I have an underlying belief that that can be manifested immediately. Like nothing has to change in my 3D in order for me to feel happy and satisfied. So if there's a manifestation that I'm quote unquote waiting for, I really usually don't try to rush it unless for whatever reason there's a time crunch. But typically, even in situations where initially I feel like there needs to be a hurry, it turns out there doesn't really need to be a hurry. I also have this belief that my timing is always perfect and things always show up in my life in the perfect timing. And so I really don't have any qualms about how long it takes for something to manifest. I've had things manifest instantly. I have a lot of synchronicities in my life, and I've had things take years and years to manifest. And when they showed up, I was like, this timing is perfect. I'm glad that all these things happened before this manifestation made its way into my 3D. But if you are looking to shorten the time it takes for something to manifest in your life, consider whether or not you're embodying that thing, whether you believe that it's part of who you are, and also examine your beliefs around how long you think it should reasonably take for that thing to show up in your life.